So, okay, cool, it is in fact working. Almost did have our recording. Alright. So we're starting off where we left off with the Civil War. And let's just say after several years of intense fighting, or several months on, maybe like a year and a half, like 2 years, and volunteers and these guys want the purple guys to win, or like brownie guys, I don't know what colour that is, I'm all blue lighting. So this eventually falls, bang, they did, yeah, they win. I'm gonna not LARP it. Just make sure it's all gone. Cool. So they eventually win, and they make a proposition to the grey guys. Say, hey, can we have this back? So I don't know why I did that. Hey, can we have this back? To that's why I did that. So I can highlight stuff. Can we have this back? In return for an alliance, and this landed on how much value. I know they got someone aligned to them, so they say yes. Also, up here there's a little rebellion, or like they ask for independence being their side. No, I'll change my mind. It's not a rebellion. And they say yes. So bang, now these guys are independent. So we're getting a lot more diversity on the map. And over here they just release these territories back to them because it's costing them a lot to hold it, and they don't have the language on it. So they release that back to them. And at this point you go and push over there. They keep them alive. Their colonies are still standing. It's all good. And then the research here of the at this point they've integrated everything just to clean up. But the nuclear weapon kind of bomb, I don't realise. I suppose a nuke. I don't know what thing it could be. They used on the natives to get rid of them. Very not nice. But up here, that has been spies. Sorry, I'm just okay. Cool. It's all integrated now. And I shall deal with that. Cool. Spies from who would like some spies, or who'll be good at spies? They are in a civil war. I hate them. No, I meant these guys. These guys, that's genius. Spies from these grave little fellas here intercepted them and got the blueprints of the bomb, but no one knows. Now they're building it so they can take over this new world after they do this. Cool. Down here, people are not happy of how they've lost everything, and they kind of fell off the global stage, and a little bit of a rebellion happens here. It was just like a few citizen militias at first, but then it kind of caught on, and everyone liked this idea. I'm gonna change the colour. So, what colour don't we have? So this needs to be got that. That's not too nice for colour. No disrespect to anyone that likes that colour. Light blue, is that horrible to look at? No. Okay. And it kind of like catches on. These islands like it. They join the trend, and it takes up most of this peninsula here. And the fighting continues until eventually spreads out enough, and they take over this. However, in the midst of fighting, these pink guys here woke up from doing nothing for ages and took these. And they took control of these, which the blue guys aren't too happy about, but they can't do much, they're just rebuilding. But that must spark a war at some point. Also, these pink guys finally finish off the red guys. They don't get a comeback, and they integrate this because it's pretty much like 80% of their population at this point. And no one really says anything about it because it's like they're pretty much like Taiwan. You know what I mean? No one really recognised them. Wasn't literally no one recognised them. They kind of did their own thing. So that's the end of them, and the pink guys spread out a lot now. And the pink guys want to spread their religion a bit more. They're sick of just being down here doing nothing. So this orange boat here shares their religion. Oh no, I took it one step too far. Let's do something else first. Put that to the side now. However, there's a certain leader touring through here to try and rally support for like a union or something. Let's do this. Yeah, like a union or something. But when he's going for a very not peaceful city here, he was shot. And these guys declare war on these guys. I'm sure you've seen this before. So these guys declare war on these guys, and these guys, who have since switched their religion through time, help them out and join in their side. So we've got a bit of a war in this region now. And these guys who want control over this, join in on the side of them. And these guys who don't want to be next and want a bit of land join in the side because they don't want to get attacked from, yeah. So they join in the side of those guys. So now we've got big war down here. It's about even because these guys got carried by the people who colonized them, and they're very developed now. So they started a mass offensive. Wrong guys. Oh, I need to get a drink. These guys just, come on, how do you, oh, yeah. I was looking at like 30 seconds to make sure I had the right one. Oh, I forgot about that. That's fine. Just lock in, and they start mass offensive up here. Yeah, they haven't been independent for too long, so they're just kind of falling. But these guys, on the other hand, are well prepared for a war. Not necessarily this one, but a war. And they did lots of damage here, pushing in. So as this rages on, these guys say, hey, we don't really want anything to do with that, we'll just invite the wind to our faction. These guys who are in this faction, why am I being so confused? These guys are all the same factions I've already established, that's not anything new. Goodness. Come on, load, mate. What is this? Alright. So they don't want to get involved, let's invite the winner. But these pink guys are eyeing this up, and they're like, yeah, we want some of that, as they say. So they just started rushing men across, not even joining in a faction, for my convenience. I just started pushing in. And in a few months, or weeks, days, they're inside the capital. So they had to pull men back, but not too many men back. So they were more focusing on trying to win this first, which they got pretty close to doing, all things considered. Like them fighting war on two fronts. And in the end, these guys started pushing back a bit as well, but not too much, only in some areas. So you guys are doing fairly well. I forgot who I wanted to win this. I'm such an idiot. Alright. But in the end, the onslaught from over here is too much for them. And they're forced to pull more men back. And cause them to lose a bit of land. Not too much. Only a bit of progress was lost. But down... yeah, I know when they lose this as well. Get pushed back. Yeah, they got pushed back quite a bit. They're still holding down here. They push back. And in the end, these blue guys, they're forced to sign a peace. They're like, hey everyone, we're going to sign a peace. And everyone agreed to it because you guys got bigger fish to fry, as they say. They each claimed the region they took, given a bit of concessions for the peace. And these guys took also what they took. Oh no, this guy wanted, yeah. So for the legacy of the guy who got shot, they do try make a faction down here. So instead of just completely annexing this, they make a new state. Kind of like, what's in between blue and green? Kind of like show they're both influencing it. That's good enough. So a new state is formed here. And then up here, this is just, they just entirely pull out of this. But they align it to their little guy here. And they all make it one big thing, they both get money from it, both influence. So a new state is formed here. And then these guys agrees to sign an armistice and pull out. And then these guys just, yeah. So they don't want to anger anyone. Cool. And the fighting now continues. And these guys now... oh, flip. I forgot about this. Okay. However, these guys got a bit of few concessions down here because they want to accept the peace outs. And they got this. So they got quite a bit of land from that. And they integrate it because I say they do. They know how to make puppets out of everything. Yep. Just so makes sense for all you fellows out there. I'm really not having a good day. I just want to go to sleep, I'll be honest. Alright. Bang, the fighting continues until, and they're pushing back, but not too much. They start flooding people in around their lines, and they're forced into a peace. Not too much of a peace, because mate, I actually hate this game. Stop annoying me, thank you. And then yeah, they just agreed to give him this. It would have been different, but this thing decided to not like me, so. And do they integrate it? Yep. Cool, now we've got that established. Bang. Bang, there you go, a bit of diversity. We haven't seen much in that region for a while. So, to recap. Hold on. Okay, to recap. Please be recording. Civil War. Change ideologies. Seized islands. Seized islands. Seized islands. Finish them off. Won the war here. Big war here. These guys got a lot of land. New state formed, and these guys are left to live. Probably fall to them. Big faction formed here. They're the borders of it. New faction down here. They're the borders of it. And in the end, these guys put aside their differences and joined in. Let's say that. And these guys figured out the big bomb. Alright. Alright.